Hey everyone, and welcome to On the Fly. I'm Erika Wachter. Ken Danica will join me in just a few minutes. We've got 6 games on Monday's slate, and the top 3 points leaders were all in action with the Rangers and Bruins tied atop the league standings with 31 points each, followed closely by the Vegas Golden Knights with 30. Something good is cooking on the South Side. The White Sox have strung together 3 straight wins, and they've done it on the backs of their starting pitchers. You know, we had to open up the show with Fight Night at MSG because that's what it was. Yes, there was a hockey game. We'll show you some of that. No stopping Matt Olson this year. The man is doing everything with the bat, leading the majors in both homers and RBIs.
I know you had a long drought. How does it feel now to get back-to-back games with a goal?
Yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes.
Is New York having a moment with the duo of the Knicks and Rangers making playoff runs at Madison Square Garden? The New York sports fan is riding a wave of good vibes that hasn't been felt in quite some time.
Congratulations. Certainly this one was entertaining right until the very end. What can you say first and foremost about that penalty kill unit and Vitek Vanacek?
Dano, I think we need to start there with UPL. Have the Sabres found their number one?
His numbers say it.
We know this Central Division race will be so exciting down the stretch. But, Kels, you saw something on that overtime winner there from McKinnon that you really liked. Take us through what you saw. The Marlins have put together quite the nice run to get back in the hunt. And, boy, was that emphasized by an insane comeback on Sunday. Heading into the ninth, the Fighting Fish were 4 runs back, seemingly dead in the water. But they pummeled the Yankees bullpen for another late comeback. In fact, it was their 7th comeback when trailing after 8 innings. The stage is set, and now we must wait for the Stanley Cup Final to get underway this weekend. Hey, everyone, and welcome to NHL Tonight. Alongside Billy Lindsay and, of course, Stu Grimson, I'm Erika Wachter. The Florida Panthers, they only had to wait one night to find out who they would be facing and have their opponent for the Cup Final. That, of course, Edmonton. They got out to an early lead in Game 6, and they held on.
You opened up the scoring with your first of the postseason. I know you've been a pest out there in both of these series, doing a lot of great things, but to get your first, what does that mean? How dissatisfied was this group with the first 2 games, not generating much offensively, and of course, you know, taking those 2 losses, going down 0-2 in a series?
It's a Stanley Cup rematch in Vegas for the first time since VGK hoisted the cup last season. Now the defending champions enter this one having dropped 6 of their last 8 games, while the Florida Panthers head to Sin City on a heater. The Cats' 5-game win streak started with a 4-2 victory over Vegas last month, but when these 2 teams have met in Vegas, the house has won every time. You know, instead of running it back, let's spin it forward, shall we? Because later on today, right here on MLB Network, we will have the highly anticipated debut of the #1 pitching prospect in all of baseball, Paul Skeens. Skeens is set to take on the Cubs starting at 4:05 Eastern, so do not miss it. Not only does Skeens have one of the nastiest pitching arsenals, he's also got one heck of a mustache. And some would say that's a complete package.
We are joined now by Tomáš Nosek, who is one of the Devils' goal scorers here in this middle period. And Tomáš, obviously you guys had 3 goals there in a span of just over 5 minutes. You capped it off. What can you say about the way you guys came out that second period?
Earlier, we asked you to ponder this quick pitch trivia presented by Modelo. Which catcher holds the single season record for most home runs? And the answer? The Royals' true royalty, Salvador Perez, who went yard 48 times in 2021 and who on Friday just happened to be celebrating his 34th birthday. Happy birthday, Salvi. Well, let's give a little love to the first-time All-Stars that were announced on Thursday. Congrats to 18-year-old Connor Bedard, who became the youngest All-Star in NHL history, as well as Boone Jenner, Jake Ottinger, Sam Reinhart, Oliver Bjorkstrand, Robert Thomas, and Frank Vetrano. And we love this. This is the way Vetrano found out his family surprising him with the news. How precious is that onesie on his daughter, Ophelia? It is just the sweetest moment, and what a surprise. That'll do it for us here on The Fly. For Mike Kelly and our entire team, I'm Erika Wachter. Thanks so much for watching. We'll leave you now with the best from Thursday.